Hello guys, welcome back to SaaS Huddle. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the best lifetime deals on SaaS software. I'm back with another review and today I'm going to review Heffl. So Heffl is a tool that is going to unify a lot of much needed tools in one place, such as a CRM and then even a project management tool and even a finance tool in just one single platform, which means you can manage your CRM, all of your project management needs, all of your financial needs, invoicing needs in just one place. And as you can see, this one is a similar tool to Asana. Now let's have a look at all the features. So you can manage your customers, projects, finances all in one place, and then you can close more deals with CRM. For example, you can capture and convert leads into deals. You can manage all your deals with multiple pipelines. You can maintain momentum with tasks, reminders, notes, and then you can also deliver your projects on time. You can keep track of everything in one place, and then you can also automate your monotonous repetitive task because Heffl has various automations for you to do that. And as you can see, Heffl is currently available on AppSumo. The starting price is only $49 as a lifetime deal, and there are already 7 5-star reviews, which is amazing. So now let's have a look at all the tiers. So here are 4 tiers that are currently available on AppSumo. So the tier 1 is going to let you add only 2 users, tier 2 5 users, tier 3 10 users, and on tier 4 you're going to add 20 users. And then there are also some other features such as the automation workflows. So only 5 is available on tier 1, but on all other tiers the automation workflow limit is unlimited, which is amazing. And then same goes for dashboard, same goes for templates per doc type, same goes for custom fields, AI voice log, project pipelines, workers app, and then there is also storage according to each of the tier. And then there are also some more features such as lead or deal management, invoice and PO bills, codes, single approver codes, user roles, advanced permissions, unlimited contact, pipelines, and also activity history, client payment links, and so many other features are also available. But keep in mind, the client portal is not available on the tier 1 and the field service is only available on the tier 4. And also Heffl recently added an update on the AppSumo deal page. So the client portal is now available from tier 2. And the field service and workers module, this was not available at first, but now it is included in the tier 4. So if you want to buy Heffl on a lifetime deal from AppSumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. Also, if you are new to AppSumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Watch the full video till the end to know how. Now before I show you how this tool is going to work, let me first take a look at the roadmap. Okay, so here's the roadmap. As you can see, in review, which means currently some features are in review. So the dev team is currently reviewing these features. They might be added, such as email marketing, multiple currencies, SMTP, email inbox, German language, and a lot more features. And also there are 4 features that are going to be added soon, which means they are currently in progress. So API and webhooks, which is much needed. Stripe integration, another great feature that is going to be added soon. Customer portal, and setting of the separators for thousands of place and decimal place. And these are some of the features that are already added or deployed to the platform, as you can see. Now let me show you how Heffl is going to work. Okay, so after you log into Heffl, you are going to get a dashboard just like this one. But as for the dashboard, you can even customize that. There are multiple dashboards. As you can see on top, I currently have this personal dashboard and then a CRM. And there is also a dashboard even for the CRM and also a financial dashboard. So according to the category, you can have different dashboard and you can also add a new dashboard. You just have to create one by giving the title and the viewers, and then you can add another dashboard. And then on the left side, you can see all of the features in one place. You can also search for anything. It could be any entity, any query that you have regarding clients, contacts, deal, leads, invoice, quotation, whatever you need. You can search for that directly from here. And then there is an inbox. Okay, so this is probably an unified inbox that is powered by WhatsApp and LinkedIn. So if you connect your WhatsApp, all of the chats are going to appear on here. So you can manage your inbox directly from here for WhatsApp as well as LinkedIn. So this is amazing. And then you can see all of your tasks on here, as you can see. So in order to add a task, I just have to click on this plus icon and then I have to add the task. So for example, this is the task name. I can also add notes about the task and then I can simply create the task. Okay, I can also customize some other things, such as I can assign someone with this task. I can add attendees for this task, set a due date, set the priority, a reminder, add some tags. So just like this, I can create the task. As you can see, the task has been added, and I can also export the task. I can view settings, view some filtering settings, I think. And on top, I can see all of the tasks that are mine or assigned to me. All of the tasks according to the calendar, and also all the completed tasks. So this is how the task feature is going to work. And then there is also this customer section. So you can add your clients on here, but the best part is if you have a lot of clients and if you want to import them, all of them at once, you have to click on this import. And the best part is you can simply drop your file, I think a CSV file. You can simply download the template file in order to see how your file should be. So once you upload your file, you can import all of your clients, all of your customers at once. But if you want to add them individually, you can also do that. So I can also add business as a client or even an individual person. So let me add an individual. Okay, so I have added some details. I can also add some other details such as tax number, opening balance, or even billing address. Let me just add the client. So as you can see, this client has been added. So just like this, I can add various clients. And then I can also export the clients. If I have a lot of clients on here, I can filter them by these parameters, add various tags in order to provide more context about certain clients or certain businesses. And also there are some contacts. So this is the client and this is the contact. So I think with contact, you will have direct specific contact info like phone number, email. So client is basically more broad and contact is limited to contacting certain clients. So that person is going to have the phone number, email. So you can also add a contact just like this one. As you can see, you can provide the email, the phone number, and then after contacts, there is also this notification. So you can see all of your notifications, exactly what's happening on your dashboard, on your account, or with the assignees, with the clients, with the customers. You can see all of the notification on here. And then we have all the applications of Heffl. So first of all, we have the CRM. So this has to be one of the base features or the primary feature of Heffl. It is known as the CRM. So this is the CRM, and on the CRM there are multiple different types of aspects, such as you can add leads, deals, goals, clients or contacts, even dashboards. So we can add a lead on here. Let me add one. Okay, so as you can see, I can add this type of information. I can also add a source, which means exactly from where we have got the lead. So it could be social media. I can also add them to a list, provide their website, and I can also assign this particular lead to someone so that one of my team members is going to manage this particular lead. So let me just add this lead. And as you can see, this lead has been added. So now just see how many different things we can do with this lead. First of all, we are in this activity section, so we can see all of the activities that are happening with this particular lead. So just one activity is detected, which is I have just created this lead. But if I add a task, if I make a payment, so all of the activities are going to appear for this particular lead. And as you can see, I can add a task. I can even add a log according to email or even call. So I have all this option. I can also add various notes according to this lead. And the best part is I can even email this lead. So in order to email this lead directly from Heffl, I have to connect my email provider. And then I can even write a comment. And I can also manage this lead using WhatsApp, but I have not connected WhatsApp or LinkedIn, but I can also do that. So on top, we have the stages of the lead. So currently this is new lead. And if I click on this contact, the status is going to update it to contacted, which means I have contacted this lead. And if I qualify this lead, I have to simply click on this. So as you can see, now this lead has been qualified, and I can also add a deal. So these are basically the statuses or the steps for this lead. And I can also convert this lead to a client. As you can see, it could be a business client or an individual client. So this is basically how the lead section is going to work. And I can see the leads even in Kanban view if I want. As you can see, according to their stage. I can also import a lot of leads at once. Once again, I have to provide a CSV file for that. And then I have the deals. So I can also add various deals on this section. Let me go back to the table view. So this is the table view. I can add a deal on here. So first of all, I have to select it is for exactly which client. And then I have to add contacts that are relevant with this deal. I can provide a title, total value, expected close date. I can also select the pipeline, assign this to a user, select the source, select even the vendor, add some tags, and then I can also create a deal on here. And then there is the goal. So you can also set various goals, and you can select the type of goal that you are selecting. You can also select a measure, start date, end date, frequency, as well as target for what is this targeted for, user or team. You can also select this, provide the amount, and then you can also add a sales goal. Then there is this client section, the contacts that I have already showed you, and the dashboard. Okay, so after the dashboard, we also have another application on Heffl, that is sales. The sales application. So here we have a lot of different tools, such as, first of all, we have a quotation. So you can create a quotation. You have to fill all these details. First of all, you have to choose the template, the date, tags, select the client, exactly for what client the quotation is for, and then select the contact, the expiry date, the deal. You can also select a deal, link a deal, select the salesperson, and then you have to add the subject and add various items. And if you want to add more lines for item, simply you have to click on this plus icon. As you can see, now you can add 2 different items. And if you click on this heading, now you can even provide a heading, and obviously you can change the position of each of the element by drag and dropping, and you can select the tax rate, all of these details in order to create the quotation. And you can even add a note on here, which is really good. And then there is the invoices. So you can also create various invoice on here and then even export them as PDF, which is amazing. So if I want to create an invoice, so once again, I have to fill all these details, and then I can add various items in for the invoice to complete. Obviously, I can add multiple items on my invoice if I have that. And if I have received the payment, just click on this. Now I can select the payment mode, deposit to exactly where, and the amount received. So just like this, you can also create the invoice. So you can also add a pro forma invoice. So once again, you have to fill these details in order to create the pro forma invoice. And then there is the payment section. So all of your payments are going to appear on this section. And in order to add a payment manually, just click on this plus icon. And then you have to first of all select a client. So once you select the client, you can then select a date, the payment method, and then deposit to, and all of these details in order to create the payment or add the payment on this list. And then you can also once again manage your clients, even manage your products. Here's another great feature. You can even add product, quote, invoice, etc. So just click on here and then write the product name, set a price for this product, and then a cost price. And then if you want to make it active, just click on active, and if not, just disable this. And you can select the type. It could be a service or a product. I'm just going to select service. You can even select the product SKU and add a description. Now I'm just going to add the product. As you can see, this product has been added and it is also activated. I can even add a quotation document on here if I want. So just like this, you can add various products on here. You can also create approvals. Just click on new approval, and then you have to fill all these details in order to add the approval. You can create recurring invoices. So here are all the features that you have to fill in order to create the recurring invoice and the dashboard for sales. And there is also this purchase apps. So you can add various purchase orders on here, create various purchase orders. You can also create expenses, vendors. You can create various vendors, bills, and also all the payments that are made. And then there is also this book application. So here is the dashboard for the books, first of all, and then the products for the books. As you can see, I can also add more products. The banking feature. So here you can see the balance, the petty cash, and the undeposited funds. Once again, we are back to the sales section, which I already showed you. But on here, there is also this commission, as you can see. So all of the commissions are going to appear on here, and all the purchases, and also the charts of accounts. And then we have the project management tools. So you can add various pipeline for the project. You can start from scratch or even use a template in order to clone certain template. So as you can see, these are some of the pipeline templates for the development team, for the marketing team, design team, consulting, construction, event management. So let me use this one, marketing team. As you can see, the pipeline now has been created. Now I can start adding my project. So I have to provide the project title. So as you can see, the project has been created, and on top I have the project stages. So strategy, content creation, just like this I can update the status for the projects. As you can see, this is the project on Kanban view, table view, and also on Gantt view. I can also add more projects if I want. Then I can also add various tasks that I already showed you. I can also add various recurring projects, templates, timesheets, and the dashboard for the project. And then there is also this file management. So I have already showed you there are some storage limits on the Heffl. So you can create folder and upload various files, organize the files according to their folders. In order to keep various files, it could be a doc file or even some other files that you can store. And if you delete a file, it is going to be added to trash. And then you can also create forms. This is yet another app. So if you click on your first form, now you can start creating your form directly from here, as you can see. Let me show you. Okay, so here is the form builder. Now we can add various questions, as you can see, and the question could be text type, number, date. So there are multiple types of answer that you can use. And then you can set a field name, helper text, all of these details, and then you can add the field. So just like this, you can create the form using the builder, and then you can see all of the responses of the form on here. There are even some automation on Heffl. So let me show you. So automation exactly for which entity, you have to select that. For example, it is for leads, and the automation name is going to be test. Let me add the automation. So now as you can see, I can add various automation just like any of the tools like N8N or some other tools where you can create various steps and then add various elements. So first of all, we can add a trigger. So in order to add a trigger, I have to select if it is from utilities such as webhook trigger or date based or even from Heffl. So for Heffl, these are all the triggers, as you can see. These are the event based triggers, date based, based on leads, based on deal. So just like this, you can add various triggers and then you can add various steps. So you can even use WhatsApp, Telegram, email, utilities, all these different actions in order to create your automation. You can see all of the runs, which means how many times you have run the automation. You can enable it from here. And then there are also some reports. So these are the detailed reports that are generated by the system. So leads report. So here's the leads report. So just like this, there are a lot of reports, and you can even browse the reports by their categories, as you can see. And there is also another feature, that is the widget. So you can also use various widgets for your dashboard. So these are all the widgets that are currently available on Heffl. So overall, I think Heffl is an excellent CRM tool, but it is not only limited to CRM. It has project management tools. It has a lot of financial tools. It even has some other features such as this field service, client portal. So this is an all-in-one tool that can help you run your business with just one single platform. So if you want to buy Heffl on a lifetime deal from AppSumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. These are the 4 tiers that are available on AppSumo, and on the left side you can see all of the features along with the limits on the middle side.
So if you are new to AppSumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. For that, go to the link in the description, and once you enter the link, you are going to get a pop-up like this, and on this box you have to provide your email. Then click on unlock my 10%, and then you will get a link in your email. Go to that link, and this way you can get 10%. You have to use it from AppSumo credits gift, and this 10% discount is only for new customers. You can also join our SaaS discussion group on Facebook to get latest updates on SaaS software, exciting discounts, and attractive giveaways just like this.